Today I would like to present about entrepreneur behavior. So before I start, I would like to introduce my group members. So let's go. Now, let us continue. Entrepreneur is one of the best career for who want to be independent and have a big target for their future. I say, in website Investopedia, an entrepreneur can be defined as an individual who create a new business bearing, enjoy most of the risk, and enjoy most of the rewards. As we know, entrepreneur must have this kind of characteristic. First of all is curiosity. This is because curiosity allows them to continuously seeking new opportunities in their business. Next, structured experimentation. Along the curiosity comes the need for structured experimentation. For the example, if you have an idea for a new product or service that fulfills an undeserved demand, you have to ensure customers are willing to pay it. Third, adaptability surrounding them. The reason why they must adapt because the nature of business is never changing. They must evaluate situation and adapt so their business can keep moving. Fourth, team building. A great entrepreneur is aware of their strengths and weakness. The great team building can build well-rounded teams that complement their abilities. At least, high risk tolerance. Normally, entrepreneurship is often associated with risk. While it's true, launching a new venture has a big risk, but then they must have a step to minimize it. By the way, in this assignment, we have interviewed an entrepreneur of communication. His name is Dato Mazelan bin Abbas, a 55 years old guy who is now success with phone Excel business. For your information, he started running business since 2010. He studied business because he liked mathematics. Before that, he was a factory worker as operator at Singapore and London. After that, he realized that networking communication is one of the big opportunities for him. The reason why he chose communication business because the world is getting modern and become more modern. So people need a strong internet for their life. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norhani Maisara binti Muhammad Nizam. My matric number is H20A1519. So today I would like to share about company background Tonwau. Tonwau Telecommunication is a mobile service provider in Malaysia. Tonwau is a new entity created to carry out a collaboration with DG Telecommunication to supply mobile network service to Tun Excel International Sdn Bhd and Tun Plus Sdn Bhd. Mission and vision. The mission of Tonwau is to transform an everyday service, a mobile prepaid service, from just a means of communication to become an income generating asset to our users and members. The vision is we dream one day being able to become part of all Malaysian mobile user life. Our aim was always to provide a robust mobile service to our customer while remaining highest accessibility and reasonable price. Together with this collaboration with DG, this worth of experience in the business, we are here to offer you a prepaid service like no others, and we are here to stay. Tonwau certainly the prepaid that pay. The target customer. Tonwau still focus the target market which is the group of 50 until 25 years old, and the followers the group of persons who are 25 until 35 years old. It is because the user of mobile phone service has highest rate among the person who are teenagers or 20 until 30 years old. Tunwal target teenagers and young professional who can be considered as no income or level income level. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zaifa Hanani. Today I will tell you about the entrepreneur before starting the venture. First, I will talk about his working experience. Mazelan Abbas has been working when he in the college until now. The work that has been his working is such as working in motorcycle workshop, amateur factory, director in an agency, selling goods, and lastly, agent turned wow. Next, I will talk about his role model. He's not said specific role model, but he has been interested in this stonewall business because of Carlos Slim. Carlos Slim is the chair and CEO of telecom giant Telmex and American Mobile. He is a successful entrepreneur in Mexico. Seeing his success led him to be attracted to follow in the footsteps of Carlos Slim, who was successful in the telecom business. Moreover, he interested to join business because he saw a man who started business online and become successful, even though that man just staying at home. That's how make him want to become successful like them. Moreover, I will tell about his entrepreneur activity. He started with a small workshop to help students in university, and after graduate from university, he started working in an amateur factory in Penang. Working at this factory took him to many places like Johor, Singapore, California, and America. All this happened while he was working at amateur factory. After staying abroad so long, he decided back to Malaysia and working as a director in an agency. After that, he started selling goods as a doll, bag, and more. Last but not least, he started joining Turnwall SIM card and become a successful businessman. Now I will tell you how he became an entrepreneur. He started being an entrepreneur while tutoring. He studied at university. This is due to lack of money. His family are not really rich. That where his passion for starting a business to earn extra money began. After graduation, he worked in a factory until he was able to go abroad. Furthermore, after working at abroad, he became a director in agency and selling some goods. After working, he decided to start business in telecommunication and participated in Turnwall business. Now I will tell about his parents' background. His parents had no business background, although his family did not have entrepreneurial background yet, but that did not prevent him from becoming an entrepreneur. The entrepreneurial nature in him exists from himself. This is because he was the eldest son from 5 siblings. He was raised by parents with a not really luxury home area. His father was a rubber tapper while his mother was a housewife. They are all from Johor. He been grow up in Johor since he was small until growing up.
I am Ahmad Mikdad bin Rusdi. My metric number H20811055. Now I would like to talk about Dato Mazelan Abbas as an entrepreneur when he started the venture. First of all, I would like to mention about his primary job as a motivation to start up the business. It was to live freely from debt. He tried to avoid from making any loans, even though he needed money badly. He set up a target and objective and made some researches to start the business. So he set up goals, determining exactly what he wanted to accomplish. He defined his own goal and created a roadmap to reach his goal. After that, he made a commitment and started with it. He stayed motivated to achieve the goals, never procrastinate, and enjoy the process and reward himself for staying focused. He set a deadline to indicate the level of achievement. He made sure that his goal was worth his effort. Secondly, he found out the research that available before starting up the business. After a month of studies, he believed that the telecommunication was the best business to join. So, he decided to get involved in Tonwao. He tried to get dealers and customers. Meanwhile, he also learned to create his own website to extend his business. By doing that, he got more customers and dealers in a short time. Within a year, he could make ringgit 1 million. Furthermore, he could not avoid from facing any risk. He identified the product risk, so he needed to provide the product with high quality to fulfill customers' needs. Here I quote what he said: knowing our customer and why, how, and where they buy related products. Here arguably the most important risk factor to assess before launching product. He also needed to know about financial risk. He made sure to identify key business milestones. The team risk, it was important to have a great team and personal sounding board. Consider the role as entrepreneur and allow the team to do the best. Lastly, education risk. He discovered to have a keen focus on overall business education that would ensure the highest likelihood of long-term success in building a great company. To wind up my task, to be a successful entrepreneur, we need to take advice from others on how to mitigate risks. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Muhammad Amafaru bin Abubakar and my match number is H2OA1257. Today, I would like to continue my presentation from my friends. In conclusion, many things that Dato Mazelan Abbas shared to us of being a successful entrepreneur. A good entrepreneur more than in starting new venture other days. It means the right attitude toward a business and determination and grit to achieve success has a strong inner drive that helped him to succeed. Dato Mazelan Abbas so excited to prospect of work. He always has a strong drive to success and overcome obstacles. Furthermore, his personality is assertive and strong. He is always focused and do not really dilly-dally with the issue at hand. This is what makes him different from others. Dato Mazelan Abbas is always be one of the lookout for new innovation and ideas in order to emerge as a winner. He is consistently reviews and think of better way to run a business and improvise on the product and service offered by them. Another important quality that can we learn from him is openness in adopting change. Dato Mazelan Abbas had open mind and eagerness to earn new things. It is imperative to understand that the only way to keep at the top is to keep on changing and evolving with the time. An entrepreneur should be aware of the latest service, technique and technology in order to serve the client in a better way. Competition should never scare an entrepreneur. In fact, competition is what a successful entrepreneur thrives on. Next, a lot of secret of being successful entrepreneur and the key factor successful. One of that is strategy focus. The strategic focus aspect of success means the company goals, brand and action all move toward a target goals. The company that manage to last in competitive market are the one whose leaders define their value and the realistic mission. The next key of success is people. A second ingredient for success business in personnel that make up the corporation. The company's staff is what expands in development. which means it's crucial to hire a team that qualified, dependable, and passionate about performing well. This success factor also refers to how satisfied a business employee are with work done. And lastly, there are finance. The finance factor of success is often the first one that people mind jumps to when they consider two terms finance. A company's finance refers to the entire of its asset, which included things like sum of money, properties, and materials. In addition to maintaining the company's financial data, it also includes their product financial characteristic. Pricing has a considerable impact on how customers